Find your comfortable cross-legged position, maybe placing a pillow under your bum to alleviate any tension in the hips. Take any wiggles that you need to feel fully comfortable and settled in the body. So I like to sometimes brush down my arms, brushing away any stress from the day. Maybe give yourself a little neck massage, really taking the fingers and rubbing into any areas of tension or stress in the neck. And then once your body feels settled, find stillness by placing your hands on your knees and closing the eyes down. Feel into any sensations in the body. Our body talks to us all day, and usually we don't receive those messages if we are caught up in doing things and thinking. So, this is a time to come into the feelings and sensations, the language of your body. Feel the crown of the head reaching up tall, and then gently drop the chin to your chest and start to roll your head around in a circular motion, really nice and gentle, moving slowly and mindfully. I like to think about my chin going to my chest and then my right ear to right shoulder and then rolling back to find the left ear to left shoulder. So it gives you those points of contact of chin, shoulder, back, shoulder. And then notice how you're breathing. So trying to breathe in and out through the nose if possible. And feeling the breath move down the center of the body, down into the belly. And take the neck around in the opposite direction once you're ready. So rotating in the opposite direction. Bring your head back to center. Take your hands by your sides and on an inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. And exhale, bring your hands to the center of your chest. Half sun salutations. Inhale to rise the arms up. Exhale, close the hands. Bring the hands down to the center of the body. Keep moving with the pace of your breath, so you don't have to go at my pace. Have your eyes closed and tune into the rhythm and pace of your breath. Take one more round, and then we'll come into a half side stretch. So inhaling to lift one arm up to the sky, and then exhaling to swing the arm down to the other side. Inhaling to stretch to the side, exhaling to swing the arm down and move into the other side. Inhale and exhale with the movement. You can either have your eyes closed, or sometimes I like to follow my gaze to the hand. So follow the hand with your gaze. And then return to have your hands on your knees as we move into rotating the torso around in a circle, almost like you're stirring a bowl of soup with the shoulders. Really getting into those hips and shoulders. And feel free to experiment with where you want to place your hands. So you could try having one hand on your chest and one on your belly, connecting to the movement in the center of the body as you breathe in and out. Lovely. And then we'll return back to hands rested on the knees and extend the right arm out to the side and just start to roll your wrist around. Notice any feedback in the wrist and the arm. And then come on to the other arm, extending the hand out, maybe lifting the fingertips up to the sky and then dropping them downwards, rolling the wrist around a few times. Feeling into the body, coming out of the thinking mind and into the feeling body. And lower the arm back down. Take a few shoulder rolls. Notice how your body feels now compared to when we first started. And when you're ready, we'll meet in tabletop position for a few rounds of cat and cow. Using your breath to guide the movement again. So inhaling to open the chest, exhaling to close and round the back. Inhaling to reach the chest forwards, head goes up. Exhale to push through the hands and round the back like a cat. Keep flowing with the pace of your breath. And take any of the movements that you want here. So sometimes I like to look over my shoulder, bringing the hips towards the shoulder. So a little groovy cat. And once you've finished dancing in your cat, just take the toes to touch, extend the knees, and drop the chest down into child's pose. Allow your forearms to rest on the ground so there's no tension in the shoulders. You might want to wiggle your hands backwards to rest your forearms and take any weight out of the shoulders. And take your attention down to your belly. On an inhale, let the belly fill up with air. On an exhale, let the belly fall. Inhale, the belly rises, filling up with air. Exhale, the belly falls. Keep focusing on those belly breaths. With every exhale, see if you can relax a body part. So maybe relaxing the hips, relaxing the shoulders with every exhale. On your next exhale, start to crawl back up, crawling the hands inwards, and find a lying down position on your belly. So you can either be lying fully down with your head rested on your palms, or you can have your elbows and forearms at a 90-degree angle like I'm doing here. This is a really good stretch for the back. Very good counter stretch for if you've been sitting down a lot during the day. But if this is uncomfortable, please do take your forearms down and rest your head in your hands. Wherever you are, come back to those belly breaths, noting the belly rising and the belly falling. On your next exhale, slowly start to move on to your back. So we're coming into a knee hug on our back. So grab the right knee, hug it in towards your chest. You don't need to go to 100%, maximum effort. Just pull it in gently until you feel a little stretch, and then connect back to those belly breaths, using your exhale to relax the muscles around the hips. And take that right knee and guide it over to the left side, coming into a spinal twist. Have the right arm rested wherever you wish. I like to have my arm bent, almost like a cactus. Where is your attention? Is your attention here, focused on your breath, your body, your breath, or has it wandered off? And we'll move on to the other side. Before we do that, just come back to a lying down position and swing your knees slowly and gently from side to side. Noticing any difference between the right hip and the left hip. And now we'll move to the left side. So hugging the left knee in towards your chest. Sending your breath down to the belly. Relaxing the left hip with your exhale. Now guide your left knee to your right side, coming into a spinal twist. Again, place the left arm wherever you wish, wherever's comfortable. You might even want to place that left hand on your rib, on your belly, to feel the movement in your belly and ribs as you breathe in and out. Bring the leg back to center, taking any final wiggles that you wish. Maybe hugging the knees into your chest, taking some knee circles, massaging the back against the ground. Notice how your body feels. Notice any space in your mind. And then bring your feet to touch. So the soles of your feet touching and your knees are spreading outwards to the side. So your legs create a diamond shape and we're opening up the hips here. I like to place one hand on my chest and one on my lower belly for this. We're going to take 10 deep belly breaths. So you can either count the breaths yourself or you can stop when I tell us to stop. We'll begin the count now, breathing down into the belly, noticing any movement in the chest as you inhale and as you exhale. Lovely. So we'll stop that count now and we'll come into our final resting posture of Shavasana. So the legs are extended straight, arms are rested by our sides. Traditionally, that's the traditional posture, but if you wish, you can keep your hands where they were. Traditionally, palms face up to the sky. Maybe Lift up the neck to look towards your toes, and then drop your head back down to lengthen your neck. Relax the muscles in your feet and ankle. Relaxing the muscles in the shins. Feeling the connection of your shins against the ground below. Relaxing the muscles around the knees. Relaxing both thigh muscles. Feeling the backs of the thighs, shins and ankles fully rested and supported against the surface you are lying on. Feel the hips relax, the pelvis relaxed. Relax the hands, the fingers, the wrists, both forearms, upper arms, shoulders. Relaxing the chest, the neck, relaxing the whole head. Allowing the brain to melt and unwind. Nothing to do, nothing to think about, just to be here and rest. If you are holding on to tension or resistance anywhere in the body, notice why you are resisting. Can you relax your body fully, letting go of any resistance or tension? Feel free to stay here as long as you need. If you're ready, we'll start to wiggle the toes and the fingers. Maybe take a big morning stretch overhead. And however you wish to return to a seated position. So you could either roll onto one side or rock and roll like a baby back up to seated position. I hope your mind feels clearer and your body more relaxed and lighter. Please do let me know how you found it in the comments below. I wish you a peaceful night's sleep.